for a minute. Grand Rising. So look, before we hop in, first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do, alright? Also, you know I gotta give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind, alright? I don't want you trying to force no scenario for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, be patient. I guarantee you gonna get it through somebody else, alright? Also, you already know that voice too raspy to be whispering. So this probably about the time that you want to hit that volume, alright? So look, before we jump in advance, I want to thank you for all y'all's love, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, all y'all's kind words that you not only show to myself, but each other too. So I definitely appreciate you, all right? Now, also, I do want to touch base. Virtual classes, we sold out for the June 4th. I appreciate everybody who has purchased their ticket, and I definitely will have more posted. Also, Orlando, Florida, I will physically be in your city June 17th, all right? So, therefore, the link in my bio to purchase your ticket, okay? So, definitely know that I'm going to be in your city, but we also got an announcement to make. So, chosen ones, I am going to be collaborating with two beautiful souls, all right? Two beautiful goddesses. They own their own shop, and it's in Marietta, Georgia. So, excuse me if I ain't pronouncing that correctly, but Marietta, Georgia, I'm coming to your city in July, all right? So the shop is called Holistic Health and Wellness. I'm going to give you the address to it too, all right? It is 3372 Canton Road, Suite 116, all right? Definitely come out and show love. I'm going to be there physically a few weekends out of July so that you can get your readings in real time. I'm going to be sitting down with you one-on-one. I'm going to offer two different services there. I'm going to have a 15-minute reading where, again, I read your energy and tell you face-to-face everything that God has me deliver to you, as well as I'm going to have a 30-minute coaching session, all right? With that coaching session, not only are you going to be able to tell me the areas of interest that you have, I'm going to be providing you spiritual insight as well, all right? So definitely know that. I'm going to be in your city, Marietta, Georgia. That's real close to Atlanta, Georgia. So come out and see me, all right? While you there, you'll also be able to purchase certain things at these beautiful beings store. They got crystals, they got candles, they got sage, they got certain things that can help you align with your chakras too. And I always say this, as you get closer to your spirituality, as you get closer to God, you realize that everything in the universe divinely aligns. Because if we know that God made everything, right? Just like he made the trees that helps produce oxygen to help you breathe. Just like certain flowers serve as far as a purpose too. I want you to realize that certain crystals do the same for you too, but the difference is you don't put all your power within them. You know that it works on behalf of God, that helps you align. It helps you clear out your energies. You understand me? It helps also have certain things pulled to you too. So you using natural things from the element that God already provides you. So definitely go out to that shop. Show them love. Two beautiful melanated goddesses. Again, it's a beautiful environment. You can get your chakras aligned while you're there. Go ahead, come to me. We can get those readings too. So certain things will be clear. I'm there for you, all right? So show them love. Holistic Health and Wellness, all right? Now, I will be announcing other cities too as they get closer to those dates, all right? So definitely stay posted. Now, chosen ones, y'all know we got to talk, right? There's a main message that keeps coming out. And I got to tell you the song that keeps coming to mind. You know, I'll be remixing certain words and stuff. You understand? But it's Lotto, right? And the song it'd be like, rip me out the plastic because I'm feeling brand new or acting brand new, whatever the case. You know, that's the remix version, right? Now, I would say y'all might want to look up the edited version because some of you might not like her talking that shit. But let me say this. The reason why that message is really strongly coming in pertaining to that song, because y'all are now in a new season of you. You understand me? So I want you to realize something, chosen ones. Y'all are starting to view things differently too. See, before you was living for other individuals, before you was living to get acceptance, appreciation, acknowledgement, so on and so forth for certain individuals, right? Now let me tell you what's happening. See, just like, let me give you a scenario. See, there's certain individuals that they partners walked away from them. They friends did them foul. Certain family doubted them, told them what they couldn't do, what they shouldn't do, so on and so forth, right? However, initially when they walked away from you, you had a point to prove. You was calling yourself proving these people wrong. So if a partner chose another person over you, you started to try to get your revenge body back. You started to want to get certain things intact. You started to do that based upon that adrenaline that they gave you, right? Hear me out, hear me out. So initially when they walked away from you, you had a point to prove to these individuals. Your point was they not going to do better than you. They was, again, you was showing them that you was the only choice. You was the selection. You was the person that God sent in to bless them. See, you had something that you was trying to prove to them. See, the whole time you shouldn't have focused on proving them wrong. You should have been choosing to prove you and God right. Thank you, babies. See, when I say that, right, you wanted to show them that what they were saying about you wasn't true. You was, again, had a point that you felt like you needed to prove, not even realizing the point that you needed to prove was to you. You needed to want those things for you, not based upon something that somebody else said or expected out of you. See, just like those who are on that, let me give you an analogy. Just like people who want to lose weight, get their body all in shape, but they not doing it for themselves. They doing it based upon somebody else, right? They want to prove to that person, oh yeah, when they see me like this, they gonna try to come back. When they see me like this, everything, so on and so forth, right? Then what happens? When that person puts on a fake ass facade, acting like they don't see you making those changes outside, what do they try to do? They don't acknowledge you. They don't give you your props to you. They don't give you that love, light, and abundance that you thought that they was going to have come through. They don't come through and apologize to you for certain things that they chose to do. So then you start to lose momentum in a sense. You no longer wanting to work on your body because they not acknowledging it. See, had you did that for you, you would have continued to carry on that cycle and you would have been living for you. You would have been liking what you seen too instead of doing these things to attract and appease other people. See, you had good intentions, but for the wrong thing. You wasn't doing it for them. I mean, for you, you was doing it for them. See, that's why you was changing a few things. See, chosen ones, when you realize that you need to make moves based upon what you want to do, that when you start wanting to have changes based upon the fact that that's what you want to do, you'll realize that the whole world and universe will start to align with you too. Everything that you deserve and earn will slowly but surely start to get aligned for you. See, you wasn't consistent with that because you wasn't doing it for you. You was doing it for these people that never will apologize to you. They'll never acknowledge what they did to you. And even if they do, it's for a minimum point of time, and then they're going to go back doing those same things that they did previously. You understand me? So again, they may have been the push that gave you that push in that direction, but they are not the ones that's going to help you maintain it. You had to want those things. You understand? So you're going to have to, and excuse me again, my allergies be kicking in, but I want you to realize, chosen ones, when you want to make changes because you want to be a healthier you, because you feel more confident in these things that you're starting to do, you're going to realize that everything, again, divinely aligns on behalf of you. Now let's talk, right? See, you may have got a confirmation. See, that works on different ways too, and I'm going to break it down to you, right? There's some of you that got a sign that certain individuals was your true divine boo. This is your true divine feminine. This is your true divine masculine. I'm not talking about those karmic energies that used to be connected to you. That once in a blue moon or once upon a time, you used to think that they was the person that you was supposed to be aligned with. See, at that time, you only knew them based upon who you were. See, certain karmics you was attracted to based upon where you was at when you met these individuals. So if you was out here seeking love and validation from other people, you had them attracting to you. Y'all was trauma bonding. That truly wasn't your boo. You was, again, going based upon the fact that those two seemed like they was aligned with you. But you wasn't even divinely aligned. So therefore, again, they never was your person in a sense. Now let's talk, chosen ones. There's certain people that when you met them, you seen them based upon the potential that they could be. See, when you met them, you were still healing. When you met them, you were still growing. See, when you met them, you ain't realized that they had reached their top. In a sense, when I say that, because you know how there's certain plants, let me compare you to a plant. You know how there's certain plants that can grow, sunflowers, they can grow real tall. Whereas other flowers, they don't really grow to that height at all. See, when you was with them, you thought that they was growing like you. You thought that they can reach the same heights and potential as you. You thought that, again, this person was like you, but y'all was just trauma bonding based upon what y'all had went through. You understand me? So you may have married this person, had children by these people, and again, you thought that they was your equal. Whole time y'all was aligned, but you ain't realized you was going to outgrow them. You was growing. You was healing. These individuals was complacent with what they was feeling. They was complacent with their situation. There's certain people, no matter how much you tell them who they can be, who they should be, what they should be doing, if they don't believe it, then they not going to become that. You understand me? So as a seer empath, you usually see who they could potentially be, but you don't always acknowledge who they choose to be. You understand me? So when you met them, again, you was healing from certain abandonment issues you had as a child, certain abusive relationships that you was going through in the past. You thought, again, they was going to grow with you, didn't even realize you was going to outgrow this individual. So as you was around them, all you kept doing was cutting yourself down in a sense. Every time you started to feel confident about you, they disliked those things. So what do? Talk bad about you and you cut yourself down again. Every time you started to want better for yourself and they didn't, you cut yourself down again. Every time you felt like you wanted to move to a new location, a guy told you that you had a certain gift, what did you do? Cut yourself down again, because they never was growing. They was going to stay in that same little soil that they was in, same little situation, same little negative thinking. They never was going to grow like you. So what did you do? Try to make this person comfortable and kept cutting down parts of you that was outgrowing them. See, chosen ones, you no longer doing that. You understand me? You had to realize, again, you are somebody that's going to continue to grow, go until you get put in that position that God placed you in. See, you got to realize you was cutting yourself down the whole time to make them feel comfortable, but you not the same plant as them. See, they a weed in a sense, whereas you somebody that sits there and births certain fruits of abundance. You got certain opportunities that's aligning for you, but because this person can't grow like you, they want to withhold you, keep you restricted to them. That was part of the illusion. See, you needed to realize that you was different. You needed to realize you had similarities as them when you started. But again, you started to go within. You started to heal those traumas that you even bonded with them with. See, chosen ones, I don't want you to allow your past to keep you from growing into the position that God has for you. And I say this again because there's certain divine partnerships that's heading towards you. And because, again, they show some type of sign, you scared to move on and be divinely aligned with the person that was assigned. See, when I say that, chosen ones, there's certain people that when you met them, you, again, these karmics, these past individuals that you was in a relationship, partnership, friendship, family with, I want you to realize, chosen ones, that, again, you kept watering them. You kept shining your light on them. That's that photosynthesis in a sense. You was the sun that was shining over them. Your words of encouragement, you nourishing them. That's you picking out certain weeds that's around them. That's you telling them that certain people around them was trying to down them. You was watering them. Whole time you ain't realized that they had grew to their full potential in a sense. They, no matter how much you spread that light on them, that sun, they was never going to be able to birth the things that you had. They never was going to, again, be able to get the things that you going to grasp. See, you was trying to help this individual who was a weed in a sense. They never was going to, again, grow up to the same potential as you did. So you had to realize that you was watering the wrong shit. Meanwhile, you was starting to wilt. You was starting to, again, dry out in a sense because you was watering them instead of investing in you. You was trying to help heal these individuals while they was hurting you. You, again, from your childhood had people not believe in you, so you try to show these individuals that you would do certain things that they family chose not to do. You was trying to speak life into them. You was trying to, again, heal them from certain things that they was hurting from, but they had that weed mentality. So therefore, they never was going to have certain things be done. They are content with that same cycle over and over again. This is your friends that you keep telling them don't deal with that toxic shit. Then they keep going back to that same individual who's hurting them. This is that mother that no matter how much she mistreated you, you still was trying to help this individual because they had a certain title in your life. Whole time they didn't believe that they could live right. They didn't believe that they can achieve certain things in their life. So you was wasting your time when you could have been shining on you. You could have been, again, working with the soil and switching out certain things that was around you. You was so focused on them that you ain't realized that you was getting overgrown in a sense. So, chosen ones, I want you to realize that in life, you need to do these things for you and the divine, not them. You need to be so focused on you that you don't even know who's around you building to. See, we going to talk about it, chosen ones. There's certain partnerships that you truly supposed to be divinely aligned with. That, again, you know that this is God because you asked him for signs and he showed you that this was one of your assignments. See, you wasn't assigned to work on them. You was assigned to work with them. That means that they got to carry their own load in a sense. So therefore, while you out here getting all these signs and synchronicities that this is your boo, you getting all these signs and synchronicities that this is your group, you getting all these signs and synchronicities that this is the person that you're supposed to be building with, that person may not be always expressing it verbally. They may not be saying the things that you're saying. They may not, again, seem like they are playing that position that they supposed to be playing. But I want you to realize that you want to see things in real time. You want it to happen fast. Based upon your past. See, you wasted all that time with those past people. Years trying to invest in them. Years trying to, again, acknowledge them. Pour into them. And it ended up being wasted because they never was going to be able to grow into that potential that you seen them in, right? So now you got all these divine signs that this is your true twin, not that karmic. You getting a true sign that this is your lover, the person who's supposed to be your partner. See, I want you to realize that you got all these signs and synchronicities, but now you being impatient. You like, well, how come I'm telling this person that I love them, but they ain't truly saying shit? How come I told them and I was vulnerable with this person and told them the position that I'm trying to play, and they may not be saying the same thing to you that day, but you're not realizing and picking up that they making changes too? See, unlike your past, these people don't want to be unready for you. So although God will show you confirmations like this is your true divine one, he'll tell you that so that you can instill some patience. But the past in you, based upon what the last person did to you, you wanted to be in a rush. You like, God showed me that you my person, so what's up? God showed me that you the person I'm supposed to be building with, so you trying to rush into it, but they don't even have a foundation set. See, allow them to prep that ground. Allow them to work on themselves right now. God already showed you that they your people, but you got to be working on you because they got to be your equal. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that in due time, everything will be aligned. But again, you have to be patient with the process. That's not something that you want to rush into. See, just like your past partner, you rushed into certain situations and how that play out for you. You rushed into that love or that partnership. They was telling you everything that you wanted to hear, but that shit wasn't mentally clear. They didn't really want to play those positions. You understand me? So they was trying to tell you what you wanted to hear. Oh, I love you. I want to be with you. Oh, we going to build this. You my equal. But they ain't mean that. So what happened? You end up being the person who was lacking. You end up being the person that, again, was investing in them, but you was never getting nothing out of the deal. So why don't you be patient for this person who truly love you for real? Why aren't you going to respect the fact that they truly want to heal so they not having you carry bags that don't belong to you? See, just like your partner got things to work on, you got things to work on too. See, in your mind, you may be ready. In your heart, you may be ready, but you're not stepping outside of yourself, seeing that there's still things that got to get prepped. See, a lot of you ready for relationships, but then if they was to sit there and ask you out, you would then start to back out in a sense. See, let me give you an example, because I always say we go through things to help other people grow through things. See, I'm somebody who believes in my monogamous relationship. I ain't sharing my individual with no individual. You understand me? That's my love. That's who I'm going to build with. I'm not going to be out here entertaining other individuals, nor am I going to accept them doing it either. I'm not going to deal with somebody who don't respect me as a mother and know that I'm not going to give up that for them either. See, I want you to realize, right? See, I'm somebody who loves and values relationships. I'm in my 30s and I only been in 3 or 4 of them. See, I'm really somebody who, when I'm with you, I'm going to invest in you. I'm going to uplift you. I'm going to give love to you. I'm going to nurture you. I'm going to show you that softer side that other individuals can't see. See, however, I also got to acknowledge that relationship titles give me a little bit uneasiness. See, as soon as, based upon my past, as soon as you get a title with that individual, that's when they start to lack. Soon as you sit there and get a title with that individual from my past, that's when they try to have power over my ass. That's when they want to tell me what I can and cannot do, make me give up my dreams to invest in those individuals. See, I was so used to people keeping me restricted that when a relationship title came, I ain't really want that. I'm like, nah, you should know that I love you, want to invest in you, want to be with you. But the title of that relationship made me uneasy based upon my previous views. See, I had to realize that, again, my true divine person is going to allow me to feel free, even while I'm with them. It's the fact that they not going to put pressure on me. They going to want me to be authentically me. They going to see the lover in me. They going to see the helper in me. They going to see the great mother in me. They going to see the business side of me, and that's something that they're going to accept. They're going to, again, give me that ambition, give me that encouragement to move towards that. See, a lot of you had to realize that these people that you're going to be aligned with are not your past people. Your past person, again, was evil. Your past person, again, wanted you to keep restricted because they knew that you would outgrow them. They knew that you would get to certain heights that they would never see. So they kept trying to break you down and chop you down in a sense. So energetically, that had you in your head. See, just like your partner, there's certain things that you got to work on too. Because again, you are somebody who feels like you got a point to prove, and you ain't got to prove nothing to your true divine boo. You got a point to prove to God as well as you. You understand me? So you may see your divine partner. You may say all these lovey-dovey things. And they may not say, oh, I'm in love with you or I love you. But that's based upon what they previously went through too. Some of them know if they would say those words to you, you would be wanting to rush into some things. Soon as they say I'm in love with you, you would automatically have it in your head that they supposed to be with you at that very point in time, not even realizing that they still trying to get certain things energetically, physically aligned. See, you got to respect your divine feminine and your divine masculine. You got to know that they want to provide for you too. You got to realize, although you saying it's not all about money, it's all not about this, those are the things that they still want to be able to provide for you. So how are they going to be the lover that you need them to be if they still connected to certain karmic things? How do you expect them to want to invest in you if, again, they feel like they still at a so-so ass individual? See, you are a reflection of your partner. But sometimes because you a seer, you want them to go based upon what you see. But some of your partners are logical thinkers, so they need to see certain things physically. See, you could still be around your past people. You could still be around people that would try to come in between you and them. You could still be in a job where you feel like you can't provide for you, so you damn sure ain't going to be providing for them. You understand? So some of them don't want to use you. Some of them don't want to mistreat you. Some of them don't want false starts with you. They want it when they finally get aligned with you, they want to stay with you. That's your forever. You hear me? So a lot of you, because you seers, you see your future. You see that this is who you're supposed to build with, and you want it to happen instantly. You got to realize that God wants you to identify that person, but then start to work on you. See, if you building up your house and your foundation and not worried about who's building around you, you giving you and everything that you need to work on your full attention. So that's your business ideas. That's your physical. That's your mental. That's healing certain traumas within you. See, you be so consumed in you that you can't even pay attention. You're not viewing other people's views. And then all of a sudden, when your foundation foundation and your house is fully built, you're going to look over and see that they was building themselves too. That now you was building the house and they was building that connector in a sense to connect to you. They was building this garage up. They was building this up. See, you got to be so focused on you, chosen ones, that you don't see what other individuals are doing around you until God has you look up and you see that they was working on their view too. See, things is not going to happen right away. And that's how you know it's here to stay. Because unlike your past that prolonged misery with your ass, your past who knew they wasn't going to play a position for you, knew that they didn't want the same things for you, knew that they wasn't again going to give you all that love and abundance that you was giving to them. They just was telling you what you wanted to hear in that moment. Your true divine boo wants to mean what they say and be able to deliver these things for you. So I want you to realize, you understand me? That everything is slowly but surely moving into place. But you got to be so focused on you and know that they focusing on them. They going to carry you the same way. They going to love you. They going to acknowledge you. They going to protect you. And they're trying to show you physically the things that they're going to do for you. You may not, again, you may be somebody who has to hear it all the time. You have to hear what they doing. Sometimes these individuals are the people behind the scenes doing it. They actually are making moves, but you so focused on what they telling you that you're not believing that they try to move certain things closer to you too. You better know that. You understand me? See, chosen ones, you got that type of thing that money can't buy. You got that peace that you provide for your partner. You got that love that you shower them with. You got that vision. You got that ambition. You got certain things that people with $1 billion still can't get. Because if they could, how could they? You see certain millionaires that got money and they still miserable. You see certain people that got profit but don't got no peace. See, you got that type of things that people can't buy. You got those great things. So you got to know that your true divine partner knows these things. And although you talking about that you don't need this from them, you don't want this from that, they still want to be able to provide for you. They still don't want you to be in lack. You better know that. You understand me? So, chosen ones, I want you to focus so much on you that, again, you are not allowing certain things to distract you. You're not focused on so-and-so's hand and what they doing. You know what you're moving and doing, and you know that God's going to align you with like minds. You understand me? Because, again, this person can have a lot of money, like your past person did, but you wasn't happy with them. You didn't feel secure and protected with them. You didn't feel happy and feel like pursuing certain things. They didn't give you that ambition. You better know that you got that shit that money can't buy, and they know that. You hear me? So, again, allow them to take their time and show that. If they was to tell you, okay, well, let's get in a relationship right now, you would be the person backing out. Because now all of a sudden you're going to feel the pressure to make certain moves. You're going to be like, damn, this person want to see you here, want to see you there. And you trying to figure out how you can get to it. See, take your time. You're not as ready as you think. You understand? I'm back. Y'all already know. Y'all already know that phone get too hot. I got to turn that air on. You heard me. But let me tell you, chosen ones, you got to realize that you're not always as ready as you think. You got to realize that, again, it's not your time, it's divine time. Because just like your past, when you rushed into certain situations with your last, you seen that certain things, you was in a rush to an end. You understand me? This true divine partner is somebody that you're going to be energetically supposed to be in a situation with. So allow everything to happen like it's supposed to. Stop trying to have control over these individuals. You understand me? Be so focused on your future, but by the time God tells you to look up, you're going to realize that your person has prepared themselves for this. You understand me? I want you to realize that, chosen one. You had to be patient with this process. But in the meantime, you better be going out and enjoying these experiences. So that means going out and exploring new opportunities. That means building your business up. That means going to certain view, seeing certain things clearly, going out and parlaying with people who are like you, out your soul tribe. Go ahead and disconnect from these people that came in between your partnership the last time. So that mother who couldn't mind her business, that father who tried to come in between it, that best friend that had so much to comment on your last situation just to find out that they was in the same situation, or they was again trying to keep you complacent based upon the situation that they was in. You need to get away from individuals that's going to try to come in between this divine connection. See, God's going to show you who's for you, but then as he shows you that, he just wants to know that you know that. You understand me? So as he shows you that this is your person, as he shows you that this is a person you're going to build with, you get that quick glimpse, and then you get back to building you. That means you getting away from all these individuals that's going to try to come in between you two. That means you speaking your truth, you being confident within you, you knowing what you want to wear, what you want to dress, what you want to listen to, who you want to be aligned with, who's a so-so ass individual. You got to see certain things clearly. You hear me? So take this time as God divinely aligns you. He showed you that that person was for you. He told you that that was your lover. He told you that was going to be your man. I'm trying to tell you that Lil John, lovers and friends, that's who you about to be building with. So build a friendship with them first. Don't try to rush into a title. You understand me? Know that. Because that's going to put less pressure on you. Allow them to get to know you. Allow them to speak their truths. Allow them to, again, get themselves built up in a sense, so therefore they only building on to you. They not going to be the person here to save you, because you already saved yourself. Now, when you align with them, neither one of y'all need no help. Y'all already. You understand me? So, chosen ones, be patient with this process. All right? God showed you who your partner is. You got that view. Cool. Now take this time to truly work on you. Take this time to focus on you. Take this time to get to know the real you, not based upon what these past people projected upon you. You understand me? So you know how when you with a partner, you start talking like them, listening to the same music as them. So when you align with the next person, you put them onto that music. You put them onto that, them slang words and shit. You got to get to know you again. You got to detox all of that. You understand me? So get to know you. What do you like to do? How do you like to dress? You won't know unless you try it. Because then you're going to like what you like and dislike what you don't. Get to know you before this person gets connected to you, because this your forever boo. This ain't no temporary thing. See, you so used to your past partners being that quick fix in a sense. They was on that McDonald's energy. They was going to feed you quick, but in the end of the day, you still hungry as a motherfucker. You understand me? So think about this, chosen ones. Your past partner, you was quick to rush into some shit, right? Okay, cool. So that was that McDonald's in a sense. That wasn't no real food. That shit didn't stick to you. That shit didn't have you full. That shit may have made your stomach a little messed up. So there's certain things after that that you couldn't do. See, this true divine boo is going to be like that ingredients in a sense. That person that you going to have real things to create certain things with. See, they going to, again, with that dinner. See, God is like, I always give this example. See, God is almost like that grandmother or mother that calls you on Thanksgiving. It's like, hey, yo, the food's going to be done at 3, right? All of a sudden, you pull up at 3 and you don't see nothing ready to eat. You like, hey, yo, like you told me that it starts at 3. Now I'm here. I ain't ate nothing all day. And you telling me there ain't nothing to eat. See, God gave you that quick glimpse of your partner in a sense. Told you that this is a person that you're going to be eating with. He told you this light time, which was that time that your grandmother told you that the food's going to be ready in. God told you like, hey, yo, this light time, this is the person that you're going to be with. So you got there, right? And all of a sudden the food wasn't ready yet. So you out here huffing and puffing. Like, why would you tell me to come and I ain't had nothing to eat? I'm sitting there coming here and this person ain't even ready yet. See, you may have spoke these things to God. Like, God, why would you have us aligned but then tell me that it's still not time? God's like, hey, yo. God's like, hey, yo, I'm just trying to tell you that the food's going to be ready. The food's going to be here, but it's based upon that you do the work that God asked you. See, you out here complaining about everything not being prepared, but that turkey that you was supposed to make wasn't even here. That macaroni you was supposed to stir up, in a sense, wasn't even here. That means you didn't truly work on you yet, but you ready to eat. Okay, cool. So, again, if this was some fast food, you would have ate real quick. That shit wouldn't have stuck. Then your stomach would have been messed up. You wouldn't, again, been able to move on with your day or what you were supposed to do, because that quick meal done ran through you like those past people did to you. You heard me. But this true divine boo, God told you that you're going to be eating with this individual. You had to go out and purchase certain ingredients. And unlike that fast food, you're going to have things left over from eating. So you're going to be able to take a plate home. You're going to be able to stick, again, that shit's going to be sticking on you. So what do you do as this food gets prepared for you? You can go and watch the game. You can go out, if you a smoker, go smoke some things, whatever the case may be. You understand me? You can go focus on you until that meal's ready for the both of you. You heard me? So God told you this is the place you're going to eat. That means he told you this is the person you're going to be with. God told you that the meal that he's about to prepare for you is some things that's going to last. He told you that the meal he's going to prepare for you is truly going to stick on that ass. You understand me? So therefore, be patient with the process. But while you waiting for that meal to get prepared, go out and do some things. Go watch that game. Go watch this. Go parlay with the people that's still waiting too. So focus on other things instead of focusing on how that food wasn't properly prepared for you. Nah. Good things take time. You hear me? So when you get in this partnership, you're going to see that it was good to be waiting for it. You see that meal, again, is some things that you could take home, that you're going to eat a couple days off of. You understand me? That money that you invested in, which is that time and that patience, it's going to pay off. Yeah, you could have got a meal from McDonald's or some Wendy's or 4 for $4. But that shit was going to end up having you to spend some more, because now the stomach done been messed up. You done cleared it out. Now all of a sudden you hungry again. Whereas if you done took meal and some money to prepare and buy certain ingredients, that's some things that was going to stretch for the rest of the week. That was going to stretch for the rest of the so on and so forth. You get what I'm telling you. Be patient with this. Don't be so mad that the meal ain't prepared right away for you. It takes time for that shit. You don't want grandma being quick with that macaroni or that potato salad that got some eggshells in that shit. You don't want your partner to sit there and not be ready or properly prepared as well as you. So take your time, because this food and this abundance and these relationships and opportunities, this is here to nourish you. This is things that's going to put some weight on you. This something, and unlike those past people who put some weight on you while taking weight off of you, you're going to be, again, packing on certain weight that people are going to look at like, hey, yo, look at you. You getting thick in the right places. You starting to glow. Certain things is happening, but you had to take your time to feed your soul. Don't rush it, or you're going to rush into another mess. Another thing that's going to come to a quick end. So if your partner is honest and tells you, like, listen, I ain't ready for a relationship yet, but he's telling you or she's telling you they not ready for a relationship in general, not saying a relationship with you, they talking about they want to be properly prepared. They want to prepare this meal for you. Allow them to. Take your time, because God already told you what the ending's going to be. You and them together for eternity. Once you truly align with your twin flame, not that karmic ass individual that you thought was the real thing. I'm talking about the person who shares the same story as you. The same person that, again, had to go through the same obstacles as you in order to get to you. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to realize that once you align with your true twin flame, y'all never will be disconnected again. You hear me? So allow them to prepare themselves for you. But as they preparing their dish, you be preparing your dish too. Because you're not about to come to this meal without nothing. You eating off of them. How that sound? Heal you. Work on you. Build your confidence up too. Know that you can make certain moves. Get aligned with your true divine crew too. Align with your confidence. Know what you have the ability to do. Do all of these things so you're not coming to eat off their food and you sitting there not contributing nothing to them. Oh, nah. What you making? What's your specialty? Oh, like somebody say they specialties that macaroni, they specialties that turkey, they specialties that potato salad, so on and so forth. Is your specialty love? Is your specialty peace? Is your specialty prosperity? Do you see certain things? What are you bringing to the table? You're not about to be eating off of them because you had a problem when your past person did that same shit to you. You had a problem when that past person was taking energy from you, was taking financially for you, wasn't providing nothing to you. So therefore, you're not going to do the same thing to your true divine boo either. What you giving to them? What type of meal are you providing for them? Because they want to see how you feeding you before you feed them. Would you even eat that shit? Is that some things that you would even accept in a sense? See, you gotta know that you gotta save you, chosen ones. You know that you gotta be authentically you, chosen ones. You know that you gotta truly believe in you, chosen ones. You know that you gotta make that foundation before you get aligned with these individuals, chosen ones. You gotta know that you sat there and pulled up all these weeds that was around you, chosen ones. You gotta know that you that light that shine bright, that had that photosynthesis coming in a sense that now you able to produce your own fruit. Now you can exchange with them. Now they may have oranges, they may got tomatoes, you may have apples, you may have some mangoes. Y'all exchanging certain things. You just not eating off of them. What are you providing for you? You hear me? So know that, chosen ones. It all starts with you. But just like Lotto said, how they say, rip me out the plastic. Yeah, I'm acting brand new. Be you. Go out and be social. Go out and let people surround. This summer, you about to be surrounded by love, regardless if you ready for it or not. It's going to come in the form of opportunities through a job, certain partnerships to collab, certain love and abundance that's coming in, certain compliments that you get. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you on it. You is on it. I'm trying. Nobody can tell you Nathan. I'm trying to tell you, people are starting to notice you no matter how much you try to duck yourself off. Oh, no, that light's coming through. People are starting to see the love and light around you. See, you ain't got to prove yourself to nobody. They going to know these things naturally about you. See, let me give you an example, right? There's certain people, because I always say, let me give you an example pertaining to me, right? There's certain people that always come to me and say, hey, yo, there's people that do the same thing, similar thing as you, but they charge people all this money, right? So there's certain people that give readings, right? And in their readings, they charge you all this bread. When they have certain coaching sessions or mentorships, they charging thousands, right? So people always come to me, see people who truly didn't know me, they be like, hey, yo, you could be charging this for that. That's not where I'm at. See, I know my worth. I know that I could get money for certain things. I know how much people are trying to pay to see me in a sense. See, I know that, but let me explain it to you. If I was to charge $1,500 for people to physically come through, they be out here making life decisions in order to make that move. And I'm here to help better you. I'm here to help align you with God. So I can help more people based upon the amount that I charge. See, people may look at me and be like, yo, she barely charge anything. She really not like that for real. But everybody who comes sees me, they leave healed, they leave happy, they leave intact, they leave positive and confident. See, I can change the world. I'm not here to just change a few. I'm here to align individuals with themselves, the divine, as well as who they supposed to be naturally. So people who look at me and be like, hey, yo, you barely charge anything, that's what I choose to do. Because unlike these individuals, I'm not doing it for the profit. I'm doing it for my people. I'm doing it because, again, I'm not going to allow you to feel defeated by this evil. I'm going to help you find your confidence again, help you find your power again, so you can go out and help spread that light to other individuals. See, all that shit keeps tripling and doubling. See, I don't worry about that price that is coming in, because I know me divinely aligning my purpose, God's going to always make sure I'm good. God's going to always make sure that things come in. See, they may charge $1,000 for this, for a certain appearance, right? True. I charge mad less than that, all right? Let's just say that. I charge less for people to come through, right? However, these individuals who actually get that healing, get that confidence, certain things get revealed. They get aligned with God again. They go out and tell a friend who tells a friend who tells a friend who comes back to me to get that same treatment. And then guess what happens? I sat there and helped spread that word of God to mad people, the masses in a sense, and God's still going to make sure I get my profit in the end. See, when you do this for purpose and you don't do it for profit, God's going to make sure that you always got it. See, even times that I had $5 in my pocket, gave my last to somebody else, God makes sure, listen, you give that to them and I'm going to send somebody else to give help. See, I'm trying to tell you, what are you doing it for? I do these things again. I'm going to make sure things is affordable so that the true divine people can come in, because I don't want you making life decisions based upon you coming to a certain place. Now I'm going to help you so you can go and make a different change. See, chosen ones, this is a gift that keeps on giving. When you feel uplifted, when you heal certain things that you got going on within, now you able to sit there and spread that light to your children. Now you out there helping spread light to your friends, help putting other people in position, so on and so forth. Who are you doing this for? I ain't doing it for somebody to praise me. I ain't doing it. See, everybody who knows me knows I'm somebody who likes to be ducked off. Even when people see me in public, I'll be like, oh boy, like, sheesh. You understand, but I always speak. I'm social. I'm friendly to a certain extent. You understand me when I say that? Because you know what I'm saying? But listen, what are you doing it for? Are you doing this because this is naturally you? Because that's what you feel called to do? Are you sitting there trying to give off a certain portrayal that you successful? See, that let me tell you, opportunities have been aligning. You heard me. So it don't matter what people are seeing. It don't matter what people are saying. Your true divine crew ain't going to play about you. Your true divine crew is going to put your name in rooms that you haven't even entered as of yet, but God's going to have you to. You understand me? Be authentically you. You ain't got nothing to prove to these people. You see all these people who's out here being influencers, and they influence people to give up the real them in order to get some type of abundance. See, where are they at now? They hurting. These same people that got thousands, a couple 100,000 of followers. These people that got all this attention, giving up who they truly are to get them. Now look at them, they still hurting because they truly wasn't them. Now these people are giving again. They set certain expectations in. See, they out there making themselves look stupid for a laugh. Now when people start laughing at their ass, now they feeling in lack, and that money's still not coming in. Now they mad. See, nah, you should have been you. You out here trying to sell your soul for a like or a view. Oh, nah, who I'm supposed to be divinely aligned with at that time, best believe God's going to have me aligned with them. Best believe I ain't going to have to sell myself short in order to get that attention. Me being authentically me, that's something that ain't going to change. See, again, you have to realize trends come and go, but the real always remains. See, chosen ones, you better be you. You better know that. You better heal you. You better invest in you. Better be naturally you, and God's going to align you with your people that you ain't going to have to change for a certain view. Oh, nah. They going to know what it is. You heard me. So let me tell you, it all starts with you. You understand me? I love you. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. Even days that you may not see certain views, best believe when God told you you're going to be successful, he ain't lying to you. God will never tell no lie. You heard me? So believe in it. But embrace these experiences. Your mind is the manifester. So if you just know that you expect love, that love surrounds you because you are love, that you give, again, everything to God and you show appreciation, you grateful for any situation, that you know that everything's divinely aligned and you stop trying to have control over certain things, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to see how the universe works on behalf of you. See, I always say this, God is a masculine to me, but Mother Nature is his wife. So, you know, when people start talking, you done seen Brazil and all these other places where these people start trying to downplay God. What does Mother Nature come through and do? All these floods, all these things happen, right? They work together. God's not going to have you disrespect the earth and think that you gonna be still cool with him. And Mother Nature don't play by God either. So when you talk foul about him, what she gonna do? Spin the block? See, that song Drake and 21 Savage, again, look up the edited version if you don't like it. But listen, God gonna spin that block about you. Mother Nature gonna spin that block about you when you realize everything's divinely aligned, that the planets represent the chakras inside of you too, that once you are equal with your mind, body, and soul, everything can come through, that you'll not only have love, but you'll have abundance too, that you gotta realize, chosen ones, you ain't gotta pick and choose which one you gonna do. God's like, you can have whatever you like. Everything. You so used to having to choose whether or not you're going to be a mother, or you're going to pursue your business, or you're going to be a father, or you're going to be about your business. You can have it all, baby. Don't sit there when you feel like you got to compromise. That's not divine. You better get that shit from around you. God's like, you don't compromise with the devil. What I tell you, you can have it all, and you going to. You heard me. So that love, that love, you about to get it. Them opportunities being aligning for you because you believe it. You heard me. That love, that protection, that respect, them opportunities, everything's aligning because you aligning within you. That's it. So I love you so much. Again, remember, Orlando, Florida, I'm coming through to your city. What's it? Let me see, because y'all know I be Marietta, Georgia. July, I'm about to be in your city a few weekends. You hear me? So you're going to be face to face with me, and I'm going to give you that reading. Then I'm going to be there to answer questions. We're going to have a coaching session. It's going to be a 15-minute as well as a 30-minute. And when I say this, I keep expressing that this shop, Holistic Health and Wellness, 3372 Canton Road, Suite 116. So after I read you, help you align with your true feelings that's within you, help you identify certain cycles, they gonna be there. They got a crystal for you, certain smells around you that trigger certain thoughts too. You gotta realize everything is divinely aligned. You heard me. So just know that I'm here for you, all right? They gonna be there for you too. Again, it's beautiful melanated goddesses that are really invested in you, that truly want the best for you. I'm gonna be there in person, as well as I'm going to, those who do not want to read in, I'm going to have a small session in the AM for you too, which means it's going to be a group setting. I'm going to align with you, tell you what God has me deliver for you. See, I don't never prepare for these shows. I'm gonna be real with you. I let God speak through me. So I literally pick up on your energy and tell you what God tells me to tell you. You hear me? So best believe I got you, babies. But everybody listen. Please remember, I never reach out to you for a reading. You got to be ready to receive it. Because I'm not sugarcoating shit. You understand me? So when you're ready for a reading, the link is in my bio. If you ever are cautious of fake pages reaching out to you, click the link in my bio, because even that fake page got my link in their bio. So therefore, when you click on that, it's going to take you to the right page. You hear me? Again, I love y'all so much. I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube. But keep being that light that God told you to be, and you're going to see great views too. I love you, all right? Y'all continue to be great. Remember, if you need me, baby, you know how to reach me, all right? Y'all be great.